Great to see everyone today, and welcome to the channel that helps you recruit and coach the very best salespeople in the world. Today we're jumping right into an important topic not understood by many people in the market for sales assessments: validity. What makes a sales assessment valid? There are a ton of assessments on the market today, and even Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, got into this business in 5th century BC with his 4 humors: sanguine, melancholic, phlegmatic, and choleric. By observation, he saw he could divide people into these basic personalities, and today there are many profiles on the market that do pretty much the same thing. Put people into 4 to 16 or more basic feel-good personalities with tendencies of behavior. These types of assessments are useful to help people in their interactions with others, but are not valid for particular sales positions. They are also fairly easy to fake, as people select and rank words or terms that the profiles offer that contain self-concept and easy choice biases. So personality profiles can be divided into 3 types. First, those that are simple, like the ones I've mentioned, that allow people to put themselves into 4 or more basic personalities. Second are those assessments that go a step further and incorporate some of the big 5 personality traits and their subcategories, like extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, and openness to experience, each of which tend to show up in various degrees depending upon certain careers, like in entertainment or engineering. And finally, number 3, those assessments that have been proved reliable and valid when isolating specific personality traits and their direct relationship to the skills and behaviors of top salespeople, ones selling at certain levels in a particular type of sales process. For example, ones with short or long sales cycles, retail, in-home sales, or business to business. Taking these level 3 assessments costs more and are not as easy for the candidates to fake. That's because they contain anti-gaming triggers and situation-based behavior questions. But what does it mean to be valid? Think about throwing darts at a dartboard. If every time you hit the board you hit it at a particular spot, you can say that your dart throwing is reliable. That's what it means if some assessment companies say a sales assessment is reliable. It means it measures the traits it measures reliably every time the assessment is taken. In other words, the darts always hit the board in the same place. However, that place may not predict that a person will sell at a high level in a particular sales position, which, let's say, is the center of the dartboard. That's what it means to be valid. So a test can be reliable, but not valid. To measure how valid a sales assessment is for a particular sales position requires the following 5 pieces of data and information. First, about 100 reps and their assessment scores. 2, tenure data in months employed for each rep. 3, productivity measurements that are fair measures of sales effectiveness. And it's very important to pick what are fair measures for being outstanding at sales in your company. Number 4, within the 100 reps, fairly equal groups of high, moderate, and low-ranking sales reps. And finally, number 5, manager rankings of the rep's sales effectiveness. From this information, the validity coefficient is calculated by measuring the strength of positive relationship between the measured traits in the assessment with the amount of sales productivity that each rep produces. From HRGuide.com, you can find that the calculated validity coefficients from 0.21 to 0.35 are likely to be useful, and above 0.35 to be very beneficial and helpful when hiring sales reps. So to sum it up with a few important pieces of information, most sales assessments are feel-good types with proven reliability but unproven validity for predicting success in particular sales positions. These profiles are very useful in generalizing behavior into 4 or more major personalities and helping people get along with others not like themselves. We call these lumping profiles, which gather people into groups. However, the performance of people in particular sales positions is more complex than this. The better assessments, like the CTS Sales Profile, evaluate the levels of specific traits present in top salespeople and compare them with those of candidates. They predict at a high validity whether these candidates possess the traits that will help them succeed in a particular sales position. But please remember that other unmeasured factors must be considered as well to make a fair and accurate decision to hire or not to hire. These factors include previous experience, cognitive strengths, conscientiousness, character, personal presence, and the maturity to sell what you sell at the levels you need and in a way that retains customers. Factors like these also play a part in selecting people who can and will sell for you at the highest levels. They will help you hit the center of the dartboard for the most valid decision on selecting people who will sell for you at the highest levels. Please consider our Recruit the Best system that will help you do this. And please consider its sourcing, screening, interviewing tools, and valid sales assessments. Better sourcing and multiple tools and evaluation steps will help you make the best decisions. And one final reason why to choose our CTS Sales Profile is its use beyond recruiting the best salespeople. It will also help you coach others to higher performance with personalized coaching recommendations for each rep you hire. Thanks for joining us today, and please remember to reach out because we want to help you get out there and recruit and coach the very best sales reps in the world.